Welcome back, Jags. I'm Elsa Hajia.
And I'm Ethan Reyes. Coming up today, we will preview some spring events that are making a welcome return to campus, and we will check in on Dilly's Corner and staying counselor Lisa Williams. This is JAG TV. As we get closer to semester exams, it's time to claim your exam exemptions. Lillian tells you more about how it works.
Semester exams begin on May 19th for seniors, and students who want to exempt out of taking some of those exams need to know these guidelines.
85 or higher in any class, and you have to make sure that you haven't non-credited a class because of attendance. So even though it says attendance doesn't count, if you already have so many absences and you've already met with an assistant principal, it's 8 or more at that 9th one you non-credit. So if you're already at that for attendance, you can't exempt that class, and you need to get to Saturday school to fix that.
So if you've got at least an 85 and you aren't at risk of non-credit, you're in luck.
As we get up to exemptions, you can exempt up to 3 classes as long as you meet all the qualifications.
And of course, you'll sign up for exemptions in Skyward.
So the window will open, I believe it's May 11th at 7 a.m. And so students will be able to go into the app on their Skyward and decide which 3 classes they want to exempt. The ones you can exempt will be dark, but the ones that are grayed out means you couldn't exempt any of those.
In the front office, this is Lillian Romero reporting for JAG TV.
As students make their way through the 4th quarter, it might be getting harder to combat burnout. Naima and Abigail have more.
Summer is coming up and students are eager to get there, but exams are standing in their way. Struggling through this last part of the school year has been taxing for students.
I'm so stressed, I just want to quit. That's how I feel.
It's the exams coming up. Those are kind of stressful. I mean, yeah, school's pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie.
Though the course load has not changed much, the next 2 weeks are full of standardized tests, not to mention semester exams the last week of May.
Right now, since there's a lot of tests and exams, it's a lot stressful than the beginning of the year.
Since it's towards the end of the year, there's a lot more exams, so we're studying a lot more. And grades matter a lot more now.
Students have been experimenting with ways to handle their stress.
What I do is just have a close circle of friends. Having friends is the key to happiness.
I cope by playing Heyday. I love Heyday. It stresses me. It takes the stress away. I love it. Go on the App Store, download Heyday. It's a good app. It really helped me get through my hard times. I love Heyday.
Meditate.
The counselors have provided some of their own too. This week is Stress Buster Week, and there will be a DJ at all 3 lunches Friday.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just waiting for the summer, to be honest.
For JAG TV, I'm Abigail Henning.
The department takes to the runway to showcase some of their best pieces in the department's annual end-of-year show. Naya and Elsa have more.
Senior Alyssa Martinez Salazar will finally get to show off something she's been working on all year, and something she's loved even longer than that.
I've been interested in fashion for as long as I can remember. It's really been something that's a part of my life, and it's really helped me express myself. So I am gonna go to college in LA for fashion. It's called FIDM. It's Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising.
Salazar is in the fashion design class that will once again be hosting their annual fashion show in the auditorium.
What the show is, or the reason for the show, is they have to kind of have experience of putting a show together as part of the class, and so it's just part of the class and fulfilling the requirement of the class that they participate in putting a fashion show together.
Numerous competitions throughout the school year have given the designers the experience they need to produce their own show.
So throughout the course of the school year, there have been a couple of different competitions here and there. Some of them participated in Red Dress with the University of Incarnate Word, and then some others participated in a Fashion Able event, which is where they design clothes for kids with special needs. And so some of those pieces will be in the show, but a lot of it's just what they've designed on their own.
The show has allowed students to be able to express themselves through their pieces.
So for this fashion show, my kind of theme is rainbow, and so I've made a red jumpsuit, which was in the UIW competition, and I've made a purple dress, and right now I'm working on my green skirt. So just all the colors of the rainbow.
The show will be taking place May 5th in the auditorium at 7 p.m. Tickets will be sold at the door for $5. For JAG TV, this is Naya Obi.
Also, coming up in early May, the choir will return to the stage with their spring pop show. Nico has the details.
After a virtual pop show, the choir will return to the auditorium for the popular spring performance.
To showcase like a different side of choir instead of like the normal like choral stuff. I mean, like the stereotypical like pretend you're British to choral stuff. It's you get to sing, you know, pop songs and fun songs and things are a little bit more enjoyable.
For only $7, you'll see every choir dancing, solo acts, and some shout outs to the seniors in the program.
Is an opportunity for our choirs to perform popular music you hear on the radio, music from Broadway shows.
And since this is a popular event, it will run for 2 nights this year.
Pop show is May 12th and 13th at 7 p.m. in the Johnson Auditorium.
For choir members, the show is their chance to perform some fan favorites and have some fun.
I'm excited for the dancing. I'm an encore, so I do dancing like pretty regularly, but it's fun to see the people that aren't used to dancing do dancing. I think that's really funny.
Expect a lot of very, very talented singers, some stuff that you thought you would never hear out of somebody that literally goes to the same school as you.
From the choir room in the B Hall, I'm Nicholas Estevio for JAG TV.
And here is Jordan with JAG Sports.
Welcome back, Jags. Coming up, we have highlights from softball action before playoffs, an update from baseball, and details about a new group just for our student athletes. This is JAG Sports. The Lady Jags took to the field last Friday night to conclude their regular season against the MacArthur Brahmas. The Jags unfortunately lost 18-1. However, the Jags season is not over as they will take on the Judson Rockets in round 1 of the playoffs. The games will be tonight at 7 at the Northeast Field by Wood Middle School and tomorrow night at 6 at Judson. If a Game 3 is necessary, it will follow Game 2 at Judson High School. The baseball team is on fire and will also be heading to the playoffs. Senior night was Tuesday night, so multiple seniors, including a student trainer, were honored pregame. The Jags finished the season in style, winning in a shutout victory, 10-0. The Jags notched wins to finish the regular season over Roosevelt and Lee, so they are currently tied with Clark for second in district. Thanks to the efforts of some athletes and Coach Lingell, the Jags are creating a new group to give athletes time and space to express their faith.
On Thursday morning, you can find a group of Jags meeting in the athletic wing and taking part in the campus's newest club.
FCA, it's Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It's an organization that's been going around for a long time for just a group of student athletes, just students to meet up and talk about fellowship and their walk and stuff like that. So,
FCA provides students with a chance to share things about their faith with other students who are open to do the same.
It's a cool thing to have kids, have that kind of environment to be able to go and share the things that they want to share. And it was a big thing in my life growing up in high school. That's what I did, and going into college. And
as the group meets more, they hope to keep providing a space for students to express their faith.
Is the community aspect of it, building that community and culture here to give kids the opportunity to go and share their own experiences and opportunities and fellowship. That's not always an easy thing to do.
Like so many kids that go here, and there's so many they all live and have different things involved in their life. So being able to come together under one thing from people that aren't just in football, it's from all sports, from all grade levels.
Faith isn't the only thing making students show up early.
We have breakfast before every meeting, so it gets you energy for the day.
If you're thinking about joining, FCA meets every other Thursday at 7 a.m. in the small gym. For JAG TV, I'm Braxton Rizzo.
Yesterday, 12 Jags participated in another spring signing day. Athletes from track, swim, golf, wrestling, basketball, and football were in the gym with their friends and family to seal the deal. That's all for JAG Sports. See you next time, Jags, with more JAG action.
Don't forget, next week is STAR testing along with AP testing. Check online and in the halls to get testing dates and location information.
Be quiet. Quiet now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dilly's Corner. In today's episode, we're going to be exploring Mental Health Month and Stress Buster Week with the stand counselor, Miss Williams. Man. First off, I'd like to welcome our special guest, Mrs. Williams, the stand counselor.
Thank you.
First things first, what is Stress Buster Week?
Well, Stress Buster Week is to bring awareness that there are techniques and methods to relieve stress. It seems like everyone's kind of very busy and overwhelmed by things, whether it's school or life or family. So this is a time to just pay attention to yourself and self-care and caring for others.
Do you have any tips for students that are feeling like a little bit extra uneasy or stressed recently?
Yeah, I know there are a lot of things that students are stressed out about. Usually, I teach them how to use some of these tools. You seem a little stressed out yourself.
I do?
Yeah.
Do I need to?
Oh yeah.
I mean, like I can, if you want me to. I can.
That is one of the coolest fidget toys that I have.
I really like this one.
They've combined the Pop-It and the fidget toys. In doing that, it's kind of helps the brain to be distracted. You know, when you're stressed out and you have those negative thoughts, then if you can use something like this, you know, what happens when you get anxious? Like your heart rate starts, you know, speeding up. You kind of maybe feel tense, your muscles.
Right.
And so I use that to help them to learn how to breathe. The best way to relieve anxiety is to not breathe from the chest, but take deep breaths from your stomach, from the abdomen. So if you fill up your stomach, hold it, and then release it.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay.
Inhale. Whoa. It's where you can take your deepest breath as opposed to your chest.
Right.
Also use stress balls.
Right.
Actually, part of Stress Buster Week is to make stress balls.
I'm excited for tomorrow. The DJ will be coming.
Too awesome. Yes.
That's sick. So, like, can you tell me about, you know, why the DJ is coming, what that helps, like stress-wise?
Well, it kind of, again, like any stress strategy, it's to kind of take your mind off of the negative thoughts. And so, who doesn't like dancing? I mean,
exactly.
That's and music is also therapeutic. Just kind of want to make sure that everyone knows that there is hope.
Right.
There are strategies out there, and if you are very anxious, then come see me and let me teach you some strategies.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. I was wondering, for the DJ that's coming on Friday, do you think you can like get him to play like some dilly?
Stacking money on a tabletop, pour out my soul through hip hop. Funny how they took one look and diss me. Give it a year and you'll miss me. They say Dilly, pretty please, give me a little bit of cheese. Didn't like my wrist, so I had to ice it. Beat this beat up like I'm Mike Tyson. Touchdown, touchdown, I score every time. The girl liked me better, and that's why she.
What'd you think?
Don't quit your day job.
Got it. Okay. Appreciate it.
For more updates, follow us on Instagram at JAG Student Media or Twitter at MyJagNews. That's all for today. See you next time, Jags.